Hi, this is P R Sundar. Welcome to this special episode where I am going to talk about trading in US markets. As I told you already, this is not for Indian tax residents. Of course, it's for NRIs. The first thing is that many people ask me two things. One is the taxation. I tweeted saying that the taxation is zero, but then they said, sir, how come it is zero? So the first thing is that a US tax resident trading in US markets will have to pay tax to US government. A non-US resident trading in US market need not pay tax to US government. However, he may have to pay tax to his own government. Say for example, if I stay in Dubai for more than 6 months, then I become a tax resident of Dubai. And once I become a tax resident of Dubai, then when I am trading in US markets, I don't have to pay tax to US government. I have to pay tax to Dubai government. But anyway, there is no tax for Dubai government. So therefore there is no tax. It's not that Dubai has no tax, therefore it's an advantage. Even if I am in Singapore for more than 6 months, I become a tax resident of Singapore. Then if I am trading in US markets, then I don't have to pay tax to US government. There is a taxation in Singapore. Singapore is not a tax-free country. So there is a taxation. But still, I don't have to pay tax to Singapore government. That's because Singapore, just like many countries in the world, they do tax for the money that is being made in that country. So if money is made within Singapore, then only you are liable to pay tax to Singapore government. But in this case, trading happened in US. So the money is made outside Singapore. So no need to pay tax to Singapore government. So effectively, my friends from Singapore, from Dubai, and they are trading in US markets. So they are not liable to pay tax to US government also. They are not liable to pay tax to Dubai or Singapore government also. However, that may not be the case with few other countries. Say for example, Canada. If you are a Canadian tax resident, you are trading in US market, you still have to pay tax to Canada. Because Canada taxes the global income also. There are few countries in this world, they tax your global income. And whereas Singapore and Dubai, they do not tax your global income. So that is the trick. So which country tax resident you are? So you need to check with your government whether you are liable to pay tax or not. Most of the time, I stay either in Singapore or in Dubai. So I will become a tax resident of either Singapore or Dubai from this financial year. And therefore, for me, no issues. The best thing about trading in US markets is that there is no tax. In my last video, I showed I made about $120,000. $120,000 is more than 1 CR. That is not a big deal. The big deal is that I don't have to pay tax to anybody. So the entire 1 CR comes to my pocket as a tax-free income. So this is the most beautiful thing. Surprisingly, US residents trading in US markets will have to pay tax. But non-US residents trading in US markets need not pay tax. So that's the beauty of thing, and this happens everywhere. Even in India, you are trading in Indian stock market in futures and options, you are supposed to pay tax. But whereas foreign portfolio investors who are trading in Indian futures and options market, they don't pay tax. For foreigners, people give tax exemption. Like from Dubai, if you are trading in US, then you are a foreigner to US. So this is about the taxation. So I hope this taxation point is very, very clear. Now, the next one, the logical question comes, the overhead cost in the business. What are the transaction charges? If you are trading in US markets, so there are two charges you pay. One is a brokerage, the other one is exchange charges. So sometimes you may have to pay GST on brokerage or VAT on brokerage depending on which country you are residing. Since I am planning to do from Dubai, so there is no question of GST or VAT. So I just simply pay only the brokerage. Generally, the brokerage is about 60-65 cents per lot. Of course, there are some brokers who charge even zero brokerage also, but I will not like to go to such kind of brokers. So I would prefer to trade with a full-fledged broker. But right now I am not trading with a full-fledged broker. I am trading with a discount broker. It's called interactive broker. I think they charge about 65 cents per lot as the brokerage. However, if you are trading in huge volume, and you can always find a full-fledged broker who can bring down the brokerage maybe from 65 cents to 40 cents. I think the standard is 40 cents. But the full-fledged brokers will expect you to generate minimum income, something like about $1,000, $2,000, something like that. So if you are a good trader, you do huge volume, then it makes sense to go to a full-fledged broker. So that's how you can reduce the brokerage. How about the transaction charges? And again, as I told you, US tax residents trading in US markets will have to pay tax. Whether from Dubai or Singapore, if you are trading in US, you don't pay tax. The same way, for US tax residents, when they are trading, they have to pay the exchange fee. The exchange charges is about 57 cents per lot. That's a fixed one. However, for international traders, there is an incentive program which is called International Incentive Program. You have to apply for that. So once your application is approved, I think they will be charging about $2,000 for that. So once it is approved, so your exchange charges will be reduced from 57 cents to 50 cents. That means you save 7 cents per lot. Let us say you are doing 100 lots. So for 100 lots, you are saving 7 cents. That means you are saving $7 per day. $7 per day, that means you see in 250 trading sessions how much you are going to save, and forever, if you are trading for next 10-15 years, how much you can save. However, if you are a big trader, typically if you have $2 million, that's about in Indian currency about 16 crore, you can clock more volume. So if you are doing more than 1000 lots per day on an average, then your exchange charges will come down from 50 cents to 40 cents. So that means you are going to save 17 cents per lot, and that is only if you are trading more than 1000 lots. I am assuming that you are doing 1000 lots per day. 1000 lots into 17 cents, that is about $170 per day. $170 per day, that will translate into how much? Roughly about $40,000-$50,000 per annum. So there's a potential to save about $40,000-$50,000 per annum. So if you are trading more than 1000 lots per day. So what I would advise you, if you are an NRI and if you are having some friends, pull in the money into one account and trade in that one account with huge quantities, so that you can save about $40,000-$50,000 per annum very easily. So I took a lot of pain, a lot of effort to find all this information, and now through my YouTube video, I am just giving you all this information at free of cost. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.